Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Servant Summer Festival gameplay. Alright, let us continue the story. Now, I think I'm going to do one of the doujin stories. Like I said, I'm going to do one doujin story every day. You know, I think I have enough materials. I was farming for like quite a while, so you know, I might have enough. So let's see which one. Should I do Bakins or yeah? You know what? Let's do Bakins. Flirt and frolic by the ebbing waves. One. Alright, let's do this one. Then I'm going to continue the main story. Servant Fest day several days before. Fujima's ratio. Alright. Oh yes, this is it. This is what I've been searching for. The land of Luluhawa looks to be just like the kind of creator's holy land I've always dreamed of. Here I can spend many long hours at my desk surrounded by beautiful natural light, free to write or draw whatever I like, however I like. There will be no one to get in the way and nothing but the sound of the waves lapping at the shore to ask how my progress is coming along. Well, you jinxed it. Truly the island may be the closest thing we have to paradise on earth. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Or at least that is what I was led to believe, but is that truly the case? What are these people doing here? This is not at all what I expected, but then their smiles. They're so dazzlingly bright. Pops! Pops! I understand you're excited, but I don't believe anything and everything goes around here. Remember what Master told us before we left. This singularity still has strict deadlines and customers who expect their tastes to be catered to. Yeah, you're right, I'm aware of that. And I remember that there is an event called Servant Fest that will be taking place in a few days, during which heroic spirits of similar tastes will come together to fervently create, buy and sell manga and novels, all of their own creation. Indeed, this Servant Fest is where our own worth as creators will be tested, as we will be making a book for it ourselves. At least that was my understanding. Am I right, Oe? You got it, Bakin? That being said, neither me and Abigail here have ever attended this servant testing as creators before. Yes, it's true. Last summer I was here as a regular at Tindy, but this year will be my first time as a part of a club. I can't wait for the big day to get here. Where did things go wrong? Now, don't be like that, Pop. Now that we have got a hotel room, why don't we take the opportunity to celebrate the launch of our new club? Hell yeah, I've been waiting to try one of those poke bowls. What? What? Poke bowls? And I can't wait to try the pancakes. I heard the Luluhawa has the most yummiest pancakes anywhere in the world. Oh my, that does sound nice. And as luck would have it, there's a restaurant just across the street. So to celebrate the creation of our new club, Bishonen. Oh yeah, that's the name. Why don't we... What the... What? Bishonen? Yes, that's our club name. But all of you are women. Why Bishonen? Yeah. Hold up, just wait a damn minute there. Did you really just say our club name is Bishonen, Omichi? Because this is the first I'm hearing about it. Yes, I did. In fact, I just professionally registered our club's name with the committee not too long ago, yeah. A few hours earlier. Yokte, Bakin and Coke arrive at the tropical singularity. An inferno! This is an inferno! Weltering air, searing rays of sunlight. This must be Luluhawa's baptism by sheer heat. To think I would set foot on an island of an eternal summer just as this before, even visiting Ryukyu. Okay, one thing I'm not getting. Shouldn't Baki know about it? Because you know, like, he shares the same body, so when she went and registered the name, maybe Baki was asleep or something at that point, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Sosuke, you're practically melting. Hang in there, Sosuke. Pops, Sosuke, what are you doing? Come on, there's shade over there. The heat is a lot more bearable as long as you avoid the direct sunlight. It can even feel pleasant with a nice ocean breeze. I see. You make a good... Michi? Omichi, is that you? What's going on? How can you manage to manifest separately from me? Oh wait, it's separate. Oh my god. I didn't realize that. I thought like they were kind of like showing like both aspects of like, you know, Bakin like in the same So that's a separate. Oh well, okay, that makes sense now. How she could register the name without Bakin knowing about it. So these two are like different. Like at least here they're like manifested separately. Oh, I didn't I? I didn't even realize that fast. Yeah, me neither. I thought they were showing the same character, but just like switching like, you know, like personalities in the middle. Perhaps it's because the singularity has so much more magical energy in the air than Kaldia. It seems we'll have to take the dog warriors on regular walks then. Ooh, this is great, Omi-chan. Now we can have you and old man Bakin around instead of always trading off. It seems I even retain my eyesight without you. Now that is what I call hospitality. And that's not all. I'm surprised to see you two here as well. Us? I thought I talked to the two servants behind Tentacle Iron Bar. Oh, okay, you know what? I should have realized that they're manifested separately because Bakin and Oi's ascension arts are different. It's very slight, but it's a little bit different. I think like Oi had like probably Oi's like second ascension or something. I didn't want to do at first, but I decided the experience at the past Servant Fest was too precious to pass on and swallow my pride. But then I got to Luluhawa and find you two here instead. What's going on? Oh, that. My other self said she had hell of a time at Luluhawa before, and not in a good way, so she is never setting foot here again if she could help it. How about you, Abby? Well, of course, I want to enjoy summer in a summer spirit origin. And once I found out you were going to come here in your swimsuit, I knew I wanted to do the same. Glad to hear it. You got that right. What kind of Edoite would I be if I didn't come to an island of endless summer ready to make the most of it? Abby, you're still putting up a brave face around the dog warriors, ain't ya? It looks like you're just barely hanging in there by using your summer spirit origin and hiding in my shadow. So you two are simply here on vacation. Great. I guess the best case scenario is that two amateurs together can add up to one fully fledged artist, if only just. Are you sure you two will be ready for the hell that lies ahead of us? Because I have my doubts. I've tried delegating creative duties before, but those attempts always fail to provide me with any useful experience. Oh, by the way, have you already decided on a club name, Pops? Yeah, there you go, the Ascension art is different. I think Bakin is the second Ascension. Or is it Omichi? Oh, did I call her Oi? Sorry about that. I mixed her name up with Hokusai's name. Omichi, right. Omichi is her name. Apparently, we're going to need one if you're going to get a table at the Servant Fest venue. Alright, I nearly forgot. A name for our club. Field of Rabbits. No, that's too on the nose. Indulgent Minds? No, that's not the tone we want to strike. Well, in the meantime, shall I take care of the provisional registration? This is where she does it. I hope they'll accept a tentative name, just so we can reserve a spot. Yes, good idea. Thank you, Michi. That will be a big help. Oh, so it's a tentative name, so... Loco Moco Chronicles... No, we're not there here for food. Yep, and this is where she does it. Back to the present. Oh wow. So these are the Luluhawa's ultra special pancakes. After 40 minutes in line, I finally get to try them. 40 minutes. Nah man, that is crazy. Now I have to say grace and then it's time to eat. Right after I take a picture for 7 grand. So good. Sweet hints of coconut milk and believably fragrant macadamia sauce. Oh goodness, these pancakes really are as good as I'd heard. They must have made the batter by simmering down every kind of sin and punishment in the world and flattened them with the tears of children who have never known warmth. Bruh. For going? What in the world is that girl saying? Everyone knows pancakes are meant to be eaten with maple syrup. Let's see. That looks like William's, or rather, her swimsuit version. I also see Bakin and Hooksign. Maybe they're having a artist get together or something. Okay, well. Damn, I'm stuffed. I don't know if I can polish off these chilled pineapple pieces. That hamburger with extra avocado was delicious too. Though I did have a little trouble eating it since it was so much bigger than I imagined. So that explains it. I've never seen anyone eat a hamburger with chopsticks before. Oh my god. Ain't this great, Omi-chan? You finally got your own tongue and stomach and a perfect time to use them too. Now you can really stretch your wings at this resort place. Indeed, now I'm over my shock. I can't be happier about this turn of events. Now we can finally talk face to face again. I suppose this means they were right when they said this place was kind of servant holy land. I agree, props. So what kind of book are you looking to make for this event, Bakin? They're also going to probably like be at odds at what to make. There's a possibility. It's going to be a novel, right? A whole new one you're writing just for the Servant Fest? Settle down, Oe. I was just getting to that. The truth is, there's been a thought lurking in the back of my mind ever since I was summoned. I want to try and finally complete a modern day record of Bishonen. Right. Oh wait, Bishonen is the... Oh, I was thinking. I was like, why did she name it that? I took the name literally because, you know, Bishonen means... I think like... Shonen, Bishonen. Beautiful men. Something like that. Shonen is like... young men, right? So something like that is like the rough translation. So I took the name literally. That's why I was like, but all of you are women except, I guess, if you think about it, Bakin. Bakin is pretty old. I don't know if you can call him Bishonen. So wait, this is like Bakin's book, I'm guessing, from the conversation. I'm going to check it, just a minute. Let me continue it and I'm going to check it. Oh my, more Bishonen. Fingers crossed. Yes, Omichi is stunned with our club name did throw me for a loop, but maybe not for the reasons you think. Alright, so just a minute. Bishonen. I'm gonna check this. A modern day record of Bishonen was my final book. One I never managed to complete before I died. Oh, there you go. He himself explains it. Right. Oh my god, wait a minute. What the hell is going on? Why is there no mention of this in the internet? Bruh. Dr. Bakin, renowned Edo period Japanese novel, is known for his works featuring Bishonen, which translates to beautiful young man. There you go. Or pretty boy in English. While Bakin himself didn't use the term Bishonen in his life, his works frequently depict characters with the idealized androgynous beauty associated with the concept. His novels, particularly Nanso Satomi Hakkenden, Story of a Samurai, and Shinsetsu Yumi Harizuki, adventure story of Minamoto no Tametomo, are also enjoyed today in various forms including performance and art. Oh, so he kind of popularized the whole Bishonen, like, okay. But I cannot really find any book named with this. So maybe this is like an FGO thing? Or like, I cannot find a book named this, like a modern day record of Bishonen. And Servant Fest seems like it just might be a good opportunity to finally settle this unfinished business. I see. So that's why you were so excited to come to this tropical singularity when you first heard about it. Alright, we need to keep in mind it should be Artoria themed. Right you are. And since this was my plan all along, I've already been making some preparations. That's the main reason I arrived a little late. I'm still not completely done with everything. But now I'd like to discuss matters such as the bookbinding and distribution. Now I gotcha. In that case, I've got your illustrations covered. Excellent. I know I called you an amateur earlier, but in truth that would be a great help. Omichi, I'd like to ask you to handle the printing arrangements. Oh, as for you, young lady, I don't think I can be of much help, but maybe I can assist with some simple jobs. Don't be ridiculous, Abigail. We're going to be running a store, which means we'll need all hands on deck. We'll be grateful for yours. Oh, well, in that case, of course I'll be glad to help. Yes, you're right, Sosuke. We need all paws on deck too, bruh. Huh? Are these people serious? Don't they know it's already day 5? Are they really going to edit, design, revise, and print a whole book starting now? That's just not possible. Heck, it sounds like they may not even have finished the manuscript yet. Hang on, what did Fujima's group do at the last Servant Fest again? Come to think of it, he still hasn't made his way to Hawaii yet, has he? Excuse me, I heard there's a group of promising new club applicants meeting here. Ah, it's the scary head of the normalization committee. Oh, you're that famous influencer on 7gram. So, you're the one applying. Where's the rest of your club? Oh, is that them over there? This is great. There's nothing like a club featuring a celebrity to get con attendees excited. Oh my god, they're just going to lump her together with them. Okay, come with me and we'll get your club all sorted out. Don't worry, it may be day 5, but you still have time to finish a book. Hang on, I don't have anything to do with... Wow. Yeah, she doesn't listen to anyone. Well, she's just on the side. There we go. Your application has officially been accepted. Congratulations on the launch of your club, Bishonen. Believe I speak for the rest of the committee when I say we're glad to have you. After all, it doesn't matter how well run a doujin-con is if there's no club that there is to make and sell books. You may not have much time left, but I'm not worried. I can see you're all expert creators and artists, so I have every faith you'll make a great book. As the head of the Servant Fest Normalization Committee's executive board, I'll help any way I can. If there's anything you need, come see me at the nearest antenna shop. Oh, ain't that something? You just must really keep busy then. If you're the committee head, then you must know the Servant Fest venue fairly well, no? Can you tell us if Master has arrived at Luluhawa yet? He said he'd come here as soon as he was caught up with the work. Master? Oh, you mean the rumored Master of Kaldia? I'm interested in him too, but no, we haven't received any reports of his arrival. But never mind that, it sounds like you didn't read the pamphlet at the airport. Yep, it's Artoria themed, so you know. Then as the head of our normalization committee, I must inform you of some very important matters. They directly concern your club activities, so I suggest you listen all very closely. Is that so? Understood. Alright everyone, let's hear what the nice committee head has to say. Oh man, I just want to get out of here. Right, there you go. She explains it. Everyone's like, what? Artoria themed? We didn't know about that. But yeah, that's the truth. The day after Fujimaru's arrival, following Yarando's shocking revelation. There you go. Number of resets Bakin's club has experienced. 2. Right. Well. Oh, wait, ice cream center? Ikomo Mai. What? How do you like some nice cold ice cream? Oh yes, please. Gosh, there's so many to choose from. I don't know what to go with. Which one looks good on to you, Bunyan? Me? That's okay. I don't really need any ice cream. Okay, you can go with ripe durian then. Me, I think I'll have strawberry. Durian? No way, I want strawberry too. Okay, 2 strawberries, please. Mahalo, coming right up. Okay. So this singularity is no longer Lulhava, but Hawaltria. What's more, any book sold at Servant Fest has to be part of the Artoria genre. And on top of that, we've already been through 2 or 3 resets since Lady Yarando told us about all of this. Is it any wonder all I want to do at this point is stare at the sea? One can only take having one's hope dashed so many times. I know what you mean. It really has been one surprise after another. This is nothing like the Servant Fest of the past we heard stories about. And if that weren't enough, even the normalization committees turned their backs on us because they consider us part of the Servant Fest Alliance. That's the worst part about all of this. If I'm being real generous, there ain't anything anyone can do about the whole reset nonsense. But why the hell they lump our club in with the anti-Servant Fest Alliance crowd? I have no idea either. Those normalization committee bastards are flouting their authority. That's what it all comes down to. I think it has more to do with neglecting to make an Artoria book and getting caught up in other things. Oh wow, that's why they're considered as rebels, I guess. Speaking of which, what am I still doing here anyway? Oh, there they are. Hey, Club Bishonen genre. Cut that out, you're gonna give people the wrong impression. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just so excited. Never mind that, we have no time to spare. I have some news for you and I'm going to deliver it without worrying about giving the wrong impression. You know how the Anti-Servant Fest Alliance has been on the strike to protest against the Artoria only genre restriction? Well, we've just had to talk with the representative from the Normalization Committee and she agreed to your conditions. I expect you might already know this, Hookside, but to go into more detail... right. And there you have it. Alright, I'd better get going. I still have to tell other clubs this news. So, what are you doing, Barkin? Surely you ain't gonna give up after we've practically been given this chance on a silver platter, are ya? Of course not. But how do we get about doing that? Am I supposed to just throw Artoria into a modern day record of Bishonen? Yeah, why not? Artoria can be called a Bishonen, you know. Yeah. I can't do that, it would be utterly absurd. I don't know, that sounds like that might be worth exploring. I mean, yes, completely absurd. Still, be that as it may, it sounds like we're going to need to include Lady Artoria somehow if we're going to make a book at all. Hey Bakin, remember what Marsh told us? She didn't say we had to make a book that's all about Artoria, we just gotta make one that incorporates her into the theme, right? Yeah, more technically you just have to have her face in. I know this ain't how things have traditionally been done, but that's what makes it interesting. As long as we capture the essence of who Artoria is, it won't matter what the rest of the book looks like. And don't you think coming up with a book like that is something only we can do? What a pragmatic idea, Away. That's just like you to look on the bright side. Even so. No, that's not all the more reason why we can't turn into subpar work. Not while we're still trying to build recognition for the name Kyokte, or rather, our club's Bishonen. This all sounds complicated. Yeah, it's a big adjustment and it just basically came out of nowhere. You'd have to work at breakneck speed, which obviously doesn't lend itself to quality work. Damn it, why did I open my big mouth? I didn't mean to say anything. Well, if not for this turn, maybe after it gets reset again, you can try again. Like, they're already, like, deep into the schedule. So... Bunyan, I'm sorry, Super Bunyan. You've been with us even though through the recess. We've broken spliced... What? We've broken spiced ham musubi together over the same rice cooker. Those spiced ham musubi were really good, weren't they? Wait, has it been that long already? Yikes, these reset singularities are scary. Perhaps it was fate that brought us together. Would you be so kind as to offer us our counsel? Oh man, I don't know. Hey Bunyan, is it okay? It's okay if you don't want to. I know you wouldn't even be here in the first place if I hadn't dragged you along. I think the thing that surprised me the most is how quick you all were to go along with this. The committee basically imposed that art only rule on you out of nowhere, right? I wouldn't have expected a group of artists that were famous for breaking the mold and not playing by the rules to just swallow them up like that. Looks like she really got a good buck in. Stop laughing, Oe. She does make a good point though. Why did you just go along with this? I suppose I can understand why it might have seemed unexpected, but in the Edo period there were numerous strict rules regarding entertainment and artistic expression. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why they're kind of like, used to it. Maybe that's why we didn't think anything of this one? Perhaps we are simply used to accepting rules handed down to us from high, no matter how unreasonable they are. Back then, luxuries and morals were strictly controlled, and all publications were subject to shogunate censorship. And they weren't just empty threats, they were a number of people who were fined and imprisoned for violating this rule. Lord Kitagawa Utamaru, who dominated the art world for a time after his gorgeous Nishikie woodblock prints, Lord Santo Kyokuten, the author who mentored father, Lord Ryutei Tanehiko, a fellow author we were close with, and Hatamoto, a samurai retainer in direct service of the shogunate, Lord Tsutaya Juzaburo, Pops and Hokusai's friend and publisher. Not one got off from their supposed infractions lightly. They knew what they were in for, but they stayed true to themselves and their art, even if they had to risk their lives. We'll never be able to properly thank them for the rest of our lives, even after becoming servants. Then what do you think about Servant Fest? How do you feel about the place where anyone can make, sell and buy whatever kind of book they want? How do you feel about it? It's the kind of place we've always dreamed of. It's the kind of place our predecessors fought long and hard to achieve, and that could be lost again all too easily. I had no idea. I thought it was just another festival. Now I understand why you were so excited about it. Yeah. In that case, we have to do whatever we can to make it succeed. Yeah, maybe you're right. There's no need to get desperate. Getting excited about a festival is fine, but there's no point in pitching in if it makes you want to give up, like when you try to carry a portable Mikoshi shrine that's too heavy. Still, I don't like the idea of just meekly going along with whatever the committee says either, so I'm going to find some way to fight back. Let's show him that you can take an Edoite out of Edo, but you can't take the Edo out of Edoite. Makes sense. Hell yeah! Edo, about that. I read some ebook versions of your work, Mosho Bakin, and I can't quite believe that you've really been planning to bringing that to the con. Is that really what people are looking for these days? What? What was that? I'm sure you'd get some sales for name recognition alone, but that would be the same as people getting souvenirs as a free add-on to their purchase. Wow. I mean, you don't want your new book to end up buried in a bookshelf growing dusty and moldy without even having been properly read, right? Dusty and moldy? Oops, I think I might have run my mouth again. Maybe now isn't a good time to tell father I published an abridged version of Inuno Sushi and an updated version of 8 Dog Chronicles designed to be more palatable for the modern day readers. Damn! For the same kind of reasons Bunyan just expressed, yeah. It would certainly be interesting to try some new tricks to get people interested, but don't we still need to discuss what to do about the Artoria book at the center of all this? Oh yeah, good point. We'd better get back to the hotel and start figuring out our next moves. Alright. Oh boy, let's feed them the maps and see what they come up with. Alright. Oh my god.
このカレー食べる。このカレー食べると理性が上がるのね。あ。
Okay, let's go. What in the... Hey, look out! What's going on? Yeah! Waikiki Street wasn't nearly this loud last time we came. Oh, did Bernunos attack or something? Oh my, are they attacking? Somehow I ended up coming with them. Hey, look, there's something crazy going on in front of the store. It almost looks like a riot. People are cursing each other out and everything. Don't these people realize they're disturbing the peace? What are they shouting about anyway? How dare you contradict my headcanon? Trust in the Artoria verse. What? Does Mysterious Cat X count as Artoria? Lion Saber is the best saber. Bro. I tried making a lineup called Cowlick Artorias. Dude, the seas jumped the shark the moment X was introduced. Leave Mama Tria alone. It's all Shiro's fault. Never mind that. Let's go curious. Ah, boy. Screw you, you ratty Artoria troll. You're nothing but the next rider of the resistance. Ah, never mind. Damn, are they really going at each other that bad? Uh-oh, they spotted us. What the hell is... Ishonin. Good evening, Master, and you are... Oh, yeah, X-Alter. Oh my, is that you, Lady X? Yes, it's me, Mysterious Idol X-Alter, aka Lady X. I've actually been looking for you, Omichi, but right now, we have a situation that needs to be contained. For me? Would you help us get things under control here? Got it, let's go, Michi. Let's go, Dog Warriors. Oh, okay, Pops. Ah. Right. Oh, I still haven't used the new Mystic code they gave us. I should use it. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get it. First and foremost. Oh, I have to use one of the... let me bring Bakin in then. Yeah. Okay, let me see. They gave a new Mystic code, right? Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's this one. Casual, lightweight, mystical. Alright, let's use this. I still haven't used this at all, so. Alright, let's go. But the plug suit is just so helpful. Not the plug suit, but the other one that I use. Because you can change the order of the character. I can, bring in Oberon to help me out. But yeah. Yeah, let's just use this Mystic code for now. Oh, okay. Well. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, wait, what does the... instant attack for all allies. Okay, wait, what are these? Increase art star effectiveness, 1 turn critical strength for 1 ally. This is evade 1 times 3 times NP gauge. Okay. This one, gather rate NP gauge. Okay. There's 2 skills in this Mystic code that increases NP gauge. Okay.
Good hunting, fairy. 君たちはこの名は水の乙女、超ダウンワーロンナイ
ト。Nice. Oh, Blackbeard is here. Old beard face.
Alright, begin it.
because the gathering. Yeah, okay. Nice.
要するに別でキャビンをね仰せのままに
And there you go. That'll do that.
フライトラインクリアレディーラウンチゴーオンディーヌ出る ASM 発射パレットフルオープン道を描けフライトアルビオン
やめて
気持ちよかったこの武装気に入ったかも
Alright, there you go. That's that. Thanks for helping us put down the ride, everyone. Don't worry about it, Master. That was nothing. Though it was enough to work up an appetite. Anywho, what do you want to see us about? Let me explain. Chloe suggested Master and I find you. She knew you'd be struggling with a sudden change in direction and asked if I would mind helping you out. As for me, I only arrived here recently, but once I learned about the Artoria restriction, I thought I could be of some help as something of an Artoria face myself. Oh my, that's very kind of you to offer, but why were you looking for me in particular? Why? One word, mochi. Between your handmade kusamochi, warabi mochi and uguisu mochi, you've treated me to countless yummy Japanese sweets in the time I've known you. So if there's anything I can do now to repay the favor, I'll gladly do it. That's great, maybe you could do something similar for Tamamo in India sometime too. Got it, I'll keep an eye out for a chance to repay them both. Alright, that makes sense. Then I take it you'll be joining Bishonen, Lady Mysterious Idol Exalter? Yes, if you'll have me. Absolutely, we're in your debt. You're part of Bishonen too, Super Bunyan? Would you be happy if I was Fujimaru? Well, that all depends on you, it's really your choice, yeah. Regardless of what's happening, you deserve to enjoy the summer as much as anyone else. I see. Employees. I'd be happy if you joined us. William. I mean, I meant what I said about you not having to stay if you don't want to, but I at least hope you do. Your berserker self and my other self may be very good friends who spend a lot of time together, but I haven't really had a chance to get to know you as my summer self. This seems like a great opportunity to change that. I'd love it if we can become better friends. Pops. I know. I'd like you to officially join us as well, Lady Super Bunyan. You have a talent for seeing the bigger picture. And as the author, of course, I'd much rather make something that many people love, instead of something suiting only to my own tastes. So even though it's going to be a lot of tedious work, would you be kind as to lend Bishonen your aid? So you want me to be a producer? Yes, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. I'm a writer, not a business person after all. Just remember, I'm still the leader of the club. Oh, Pops. Wait, I'll do it. I'll be Bishonen's producer. Thanks, Bunyan. Yep. That's great. Being a producer is a hugely important job. Alright then. Let's get the first step of Operation Let's Get X a swimsuit underway. What? Huh? Sorry, I said the quiet part out loud. Please forget about that. I mean it when I say I really do want to pay you back. I'll just have to be more careful. Well, at least it's good to have something to aspire to. Alright, let's feed them again. Some energy drinks and some... I think they're eating steaks, right? Yeah, or are they eating ramen? Let's see. No, they're eating... Oh no, they're eating... What are they eating? Wait a minute. Wait, is that curry, right? No, that is, wait a minute.
今の進行状況はこんな感じかな。いっぱい食べてエネ
Oh,
ルギー
there's no
充電
ramen. Never mind. Why I thought there was ramen, I don't know. There's steak and then there's curry, right? And then there's obviously the energy drink. Alright. Okay.
本能のエナドリいいじゃない。なにジンジンくる。
Oh my god. Shown in second room while Bakin, Hokusai and Bunyan discusses matter. I see, so dressing up in a costume for a convention like this is known today as cosplay. That sounds so much fun. Oh, by that it doesn't mean I want to dress up myself. I'm more of a spectator. Today I was just thinking how I'd like to try it. I remember Hokusai once showed me some unusual pin-ups from the Edo period. Is that the kind of thing you mean? You must be talking about Yakushae and Shibaie, actor or performance prints. Those were the ukiyo-e of some of the time's most famous performers, so it wasn't quite the same thing as cosplay one can enjoy. What is going on? Why are there dogs screaming outside? Good God. For commoners like ourselves, dressing up or wearing any kind of costume was strictly forbidden, so this sort of thing was the dream that remained forever, out of the reach. But now anyone can dress up however they like just for fun. I'm so glad the times have changed. That just makes how much of a big step back this Artoria restriction stand out even more, but let's put that aside for now. So, you want to take a bunch of photos of you in cosplay and turn them into a book, X? Do you have a specific theme in mind? Well, yes, I've given the theme a lot of thought. Since this kind of opportunity doesn't come along every day, I thought I'd focus on what I love more than anything. Idols? Oh, right. Oh wait, she's not the one who likes idols. It's Grain. Okay, Miss Grain, I forgot about that. Japanese sweets. That's right. I want to cosplay bold and innovative outfits featuring every kind of Japanese sweet you can imagine. That makes no sense. Like what? You want to cosplay as a sweet? Japanese sweets? Oh, I thought you'd do something related to music or idols. Yeah. But instead you want to cosplay as Japanese sweets. I already have most of the outfits I want to wear ready to go in my secret personal collection. However, I wanted to ask you for help with the costumes that feature kimono. Okay. Oh, I see. Then I'll have to make sure I do a good job with the needlework. Although I have to ask, wouldn't Miss Crane be better choice for this sort of thing? Oh, I know the answer to this. Oh, well, Miss Crane is involved with another group, so you know. I believe Miss Crane actually formed her own club with the Habitrot and Glad Tree. Yeah. Oh man, she must be really busy then. I was actually kind of hoping she could help with this too. Well, why not ask her anyway? Yeah, who knows, maybe she'll be willing to skip some sleep to help. Yeah, she probably will. She loves like making like, you know, dresses for, especially for like idols and stuff. Or maybe she'll find a way to help in her dreams. That sounds like a big ask. Anyway, I kind of understand. Let's tell Pop Scroy and everyone else, then we get right to work. I wasn't expecting to have to get out my swimming kit here, but I'm glad to have many ways to contribute. Let's make this best book we can, okay? Now, could I have more dumplings? You don't say. Well, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Super Bun. Huh? Were you even listening to me, Annie? Didn't you hear how many problems I'm dealing with? Oh, say, Annie, I don't suppose you're interested in... Nah. Let me just stop you right there. No. It's nice and warm here. I get plenty of fossils to excavate. There are cuties everywhere you look. I may not look like it, but I'm pretty damn busy. But hey, maybe I'll make it down the venue on the last day. Bye-bye, Super Bun. Don't work too hard now. I guess she really is having fun, though I have no idea where she could be going at this time of the night. All that aside, I really thought I was going to go deaf during that meeting. Bakken and Hokusai are both so loud, and that tiny hotel room makes it worse. I'll have to wrap up my break and head back soon. The way things are going, they'll keep talking all night. Good grief, bruh. Still, at least I think they're starting to realize we'll never finish in time if they keep going like this. Not that I think they'll ever bring it up themselves, I doubt they'd like it if I did either. And then there's the other big problem. Are they seriously planning to publish those old-fashioned books from back when they were alive? I get the big appeal of those is to make whatever you like. But both Bakken and Hokusai seem to be drunk on the combination of tropics and the festival. At this point, I see way more potential in an X-Ultra's photo book, even if it doesn't have anything to do with Artoria. Heck, I could even help with the photo shoot. Photo shoot? Photo shoot. Yikes, that's a strong wind. Ugh. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I should just run away and wash my hands of this mess. What the? What's that Anning's dog? Gray? I don't remember having seen such a deep bark. What the hell? Hey! Huh? What are you looking at? You want a piece of me or something? Wait, that's supposed to be Bakkin's. Yeah, I was going to say. If a fight is what you want, I am of course happy to oblige. But if you really are reacting to my dog scaring you, then I apologize. I hope you can forgive him. I can't believe I ran into a beauty like this out here on the beach at night. Is she a Japanese princess or something? I don't remember seeing her at Arcadia before. Well? Wait, Michi, is that you? I see, so I resemble Michi to you. Yeah, a little, at least I thought so at first. Now that I look closer, I think she has a completely different air about her. It's too dark to tell. I suppose you could think of me as something of a close yet distant relation to Michi and Bakken. At any rate, the wind is so crisp tonight and the starry sky so vast and clear, I thought it would be a perfect time to take my dog for a walk. She's just taking a walk, right? I can't imagine someone making a big fuss like that just for taking a dog on a walk. Then I happened to see you standing at the water's edge looking pensive. My companion here moved before I could, but I have always been sensitive to signs of worry in others. One might even say I have a nose for them, a dog's nose if you will. So, what is on your mind? I'm happy to listen to if you wish to share, or we could fight like you originally said if doing so will help clear your mind. Oh man, you're a real busybody, huh? Or maybe you're a fan of my live streams. Yeah? As a holy maiden, it has been long my duty to support those during facing difficult trials. I don't even know what she's talking about anymore. Still, will you promise not to tell Bakken and Michi? You have my word. Oh, I see, so this is what happened. But I'm still the producer technically. Well, have you told them? I don't think she has ever expressed anything to them. I said I'd do it right in front of Williams and Master. So I need to make this project my top priority until it's done and ready to announce. And you think Bakken and Hokusai are not doing so? No, they are, at least I think so. Though they're both so absurdly passionate about it that just trying to keep up with them is exhausting. But we have to make this event a success or the whole singularity will be reset back to the first day. Now that I look closer, this dog is actually pretty cute. I guess there really is something to be said for putting your feelings into words and just talking to someone. If they enjoy the moment of creation so much that they lose themselves in it, then they should just keep doing that. Okay, have you communicated with them about this? I'm pretty sure she hasn't. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe they would rather this just didn't end. Maybe I never had a chance to make a difference in the first place. Never end at all. Some things shine only because they once meet their end. Yeah, that's true. I guess it all comes down how you look at it. That makes me think maybe we should just use these resets to our advantage. Maybe we should just forget about these past 7 days and focus on getting ready for the next 7. What? What type of logic is that? Then you're going to repeat that like every single... like what? I would feel bad about doing that to Crow and the other clubs who are all working so hard, but I could live with it. But I don't think Bakin or Hokusai would love that. They'd probably get pretty angry. And I don't want them thinking I don't respect them as creators or anything like that. Alright, you know what? Super Buran is being too damn, like, what can I say? Like, what the hell is this? I'm pretty sure she has not communicated with them at all. And she's like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Like, bro, just go speak to them. Like, Bakin himself said that, like, oh yeah, like, I'm, from the older days, so nowadays people have a different, like, way of consuming literature. So, yeah, like, come and, like, be our producer or something, and then you can help us out. So to do that, I'm pretty sure she needs to tell them that, oh, you know what, this is what's going on. You should focus more on this, or you should do that. Has she done that? I'm pretty sure she hasn't. Ugh. I sympathize with your concerns, but do not be afraid. Let them be angry. I'm certain you can take it. Art is long and life is short. Both Hokusai and Bakin wish they had a few more hours with which to create before they passed on. They may be servants now, but those feelings remain unchanged. If you wish to help them, I advise you to become a kind but unyielding god of death. God of death? That sounds kind of cool. Ah. Huh? What the? Ah, she's back. Princess, Doggy, where did you go? Oh yeah, she's just gone, right. Alright. Oh, we'll have to fight Bakin, I guess, because it's a rider. Shonen's main room. Excuse me, Monsieur Bakin? There's something I want to run you. Oh, Bunyan, you're back. Looks like the night there did you some good. So what's up? You ready to start tackling your first producer gig? Yeah, I guess you could say that. If this is about the cosplay book, Michi already told me about it. I don't care what you all do with that, but I really need to focus on my writing now. Well, about that. Alright, there you go. Finally, she's talking to them. You want to have the whole club focus on cosplay book for the time being? What about my work though? I still have a long way to go. But it wouldn't just be you. You'd have Hokusai join you too, right? I'm sure she'd be happy to do it, and I'm just as sure the cosplay book will be much better with her help. As for you, Monsieur Bakin, I'd like you to come up with some cute and catchy marketing copy or some captions for the photos that really capture X's essence. You're good at that sort of thing, right? Ah, now I gotcha. Don't sound half bad to me. What's your thing, Bakin? I still have to refuse. This could be a once in a lifetime chance for me. I can't just pass it up. So that's your final answer. I guess that means we'll have to settle this the way we servants always do, with violence. Yeah, just beat him up. Oh, she's getting bigger. Hey, hold on. What do you think you're doing? You can't turn giant in here. You'll smash through the floor. And if the hotel management finds out we're arguing, I'll just be the one who gets in trouble. Besides, we agreed I was Bishonen's leader. What's wrong with me making an executive decision? Well, it doesn't work like that, sorry. Like, you might be the leader, but you need to at least listen to others and, like, do things according to what is required at that point, instead of just focusing on your personal, like, thing. And as a leader, you asked me to be a producer, didn't you? Well, this is me producing. Yeah. Was it like this when you had it out with old man Tutaju too? Right. And there you go. Well, you know what the good thing is? She's an alter ego. She'll have advantage against Bakin. Whew. Alright, let's go. Okay, increase attack, increase hospitality, NP God, overcharge. This is NPC, critical rate, and Buster card gather rate for all allies. 3 turns, right? Alright, let's do this then. Oh, lagging. Oh yeah, Master's not here. I forgot about that. Oh boy. Alright, let's do it. This and this. Full Buster. Oh, I should have used those for earlier because I would have gotten the likes for that. Forgot about that. Oh well, yeah. There you go. That's that. Yeah! Wait, stop, no more. I can see how serious you are about this. Fine, you win. We'll do it your way. Trevian? What's going on here? Don't worry, you two. We were just hashing out a few creative differences. Yeah, she's not wrong. A few days later. Alright, let's see the Bishonen booth info. Reporter Blackbeard. Mistress Idol X's Alters Cosplay Collection, X-Bean Pace Photo Collection. First edition was completed on time. Miss Crane played a key part of it as well by contributing reams of stencils and sketches to Bishonen's effort. Despite being absolutely swamped with her own club's book, however, Hawaii was once again beset by disaster linked to yet another Servant Fest reset. Yeah, we know that. Okay. Yes, the remake of a modern day record of Bishonen general attendees had been whispering. You know, it's kind of nice that they did it like this. Like they were, you know, how they said, like, I guess it changes. Like, if I did this before that reset, you know, because when we had that, like, oh, do 3 books, I did the first 3 books, and then we went through the reset. You know, it kind of went like that. Now that I'm doing this currently after that reset happened, and apparently if you go canonically through the event, I'm assuming Fujimaru completed all the 5 books, then they went through that reset. So this supposedly happened before that. So now that we're completing this after the reset, they're kind of prefacing it and saying that, oh yeah, by the way, after that reset happened. So, you know, I guess they changed the narrative like that. I'm assuming this section probably would be missing if we did this before the reset, because then there's no reason for them to say that, oh, by the way, the reset happened after this, because we still haven't done that. We still haven't won through. So I guess it makes sense. Since we're doing this after the reset, they're kind of saying that, oh, by the way, it still didn't work because the reset happened. The remake of a modern day record of Bishonen general attendees have been whispering about has apparently and unfortunately not yet begun production. Right. And there you go. That's the CE. Uncle. Wow, that was a big one. That is, I think, like, that's the biggest one. Like, the other ones were not really that small, but the first one was quite small. The first dojo that we made. The second one was a little bit bigger than that. Third one was quite big, and this one's very big. It took like 1 hour. I wonder if the final one wouldn't be even bigger. Alright, now I'm going to do the main story. Goddamn. But we completed another book. Only one that's left is Happy Infirmary, which, like I said, I'm going to do in the next video. Now let's continue the main story. Hawaii's Secret Part 2. Oh, alright, we got Yarando with us now, so you know. Yeah, it's so hot out here. The Hawaiian Islands, especially the island of Hawaii itself, are volcanic, so there are lots of wastelands created by magma flow. Some regions have especially large wastelands filled with volcanic rocks that are said to look like the surface of the moon. Damn. So this is one of those moony places, huh? Looks more like Mars to me. I don't see anything volcanic either. Indeed, this one seems like the desert more than anything. It reminds me of the wasteland near Las Vegas. I doubt any normal life forms could stay here for that long. Hey, that's not fair. There are water reserves here and there and plenty of boulders big enough to provide the shade. Urban living makes servants so weak, I can't stand it. Hey, I actually like this wasteland a lot. You do? Well, that's good to hear then. Now that I look closely, he really is dressed up for the heat. Well, we got the mystic code before we came here. Anyway, we'll all be at the woods soon, but don't expect things to cool down in there, okay? And let me know if you start feeling ill or exhausted. We can take a break and I'll even play some music for you. You're being awfully nice to him, Yarando. What's your game? What could I hope to get from enslaving a single human? I'm just returning his courtesy. The Anti-Servant Fest Alliance's ideology might be dangerous, but that's not Fujimaru or Marshall's fault, right? I can't tell they're just helping the Alliance because they're too nice to refuse. It's also why they're not making any excuses for any of its members. You're just as observant as her too, which is only more confusing. Yeah. Well, never mind that. Is there anything we need to watch out for in the woods? And do you have any idea where Bao Hanshi might be hiding out? Right, so the thing with Yarando, I'm assuming she's using Nocnaria's body, right? Like, you know, like a pseudo-servant maybe? Bao Hanshi? Who's that? Oh yeah, she doesn't know about her. She means Mikoko, yeah. Huh? I see, you're awfully knowledgeable, aren't you? Does that name mean anything I should know about? I believe it means woman fairy. Sith is the name for fairies in general. For example, there's also cat sheath or cat fairies. Oh, that's what Sith means. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. And Kushith or dog fairies. Another kind of female fairy is Beamshith. What? Or Banshee. Oh, that's why Banshee. Okay. As I think they're all called nowadays. Oh, speaking of which, does your name have any special meaning, Yarando? Isn't Yarando like some kind of a divine, right? It's like I think I checked this in the previous video, right? Yarando. No, wait, what? Okay, Yarando can refer to two distinct indigenous owned electrical contracting company. What? No, not electrical company. Bro. Nah man, what electrical company? You know what, let's just see what she herself has to say. Like, why am I trying to search it when she'll probably give us the answer? Next line. Of course it does. You know the Southern Cross? The red light shining in the night sky? Oh. In this land it's called Yarando. The Southern Cross. Okay. Wait, let me check. Yarando. Southern Cross. And there you go. It's the name for Southern Cross constellation. So she's a constellation? What? Okay. Right. You know what? Let's wait and see. Well, we made it to woods, but yeah, it's burning. I can't believe what I'm seeing. The air is so dry and the sun is so strong that it's causing the trees to burn from the inside out. Oh, that's why it's happening. I thought it was burn on us. Okay, never mind. No wonder forest fires are so frequent here. This is nothing like any forest we know. Yarando, are these woods part of nature preserve? Yes, they are. They're untamed Hawaiian woods that only qualified personnel are allowed to enter. As for why you need qualifications, here they come. Multiple hostiles incoming. Everyone prepare for battle. Oh, what the hell? Just got jumped as soon as we get in the forest? Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Melusi. Ah. Hmm. 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 She's kind of bored.
早掛けですカルウェナ波乗りはそこまでよ会場で戦いましょうそうでなくっちゃ運命をかけた戦いであれば記録更新大阪のままにトライクリアレディーラウンチゴーボンディーヌ出る ASM 発射ダレットフルオープン道を描けブライトアルビオン
Oh my god, it's a rampaging kangaroo.
熱を帯びなさいマルミアドは運命をかけた戦いであればキラを仰せのままに 見えたフェアリーコントロールすぐに帰るよグッドハンティングフェアリー君たちはこの名はメディシンナッピースター水の乙女超ダウンワロンダイト先に進みま
Yeah,
しょう
like I know like
宴会は大勝利
Milton
の
is
後に
doing
取ってお
extra
きます
damage because of the event. But still, like I don't even have any event CEs on her, right? I don't think I have. And she's doing like as a ruler, she's doing that many damage. Everything's on fire and we didn't even do anything. We gotta put this out. Come on, Lancelot. I don't light the blaze. There will be no dieting just because the Lady of the Lake gave me my sacred sword doesn't mean it can produce water. Oh god. I told you, you're a mage, right? Can't you conjure up some water? Conjuring water is super advanced spell, so I don't think I'll be able to pull it off. I'll pull it off under duress. Well, Morgan could have helped, like, or you could say Tonellico. You know. The fire keeps spreading. If you don't do something, it'll burn down the whole... Cover your ears and get down, you fools, or you'll get blown away with the flames. Okay, this can either be Barghest or, like I said, Tonellico probably. Let's see who it is. That voice, fraught with tension as it may be, is still like music to my ears. Whoever it belongs to must be a woman of impeccable beauty. This is Tonellico then. Crouch immediately. Right, it's probably Tonellico. What an incredible blast of water. If I didn't know better, I'd swear it came from a fire hose. God damn. Oh no, maybe it's Barghest. Wait a minute. It certainly did, and it seems to have quelled the flames. Allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude, my fair. It's Barghest. Yeah, because of the fire hose, you know, like, he has the... My fair and valiant lady, may I know your name? Alright, I'll tell you who I am, if only to stop you from causing trouble like this again. Well, we didn't do anything, come on. I'm Barghest, captain of the UDK, charged with protecting Hawaldria's forest. Also, I do not need your gratitude. Rescuing people from fires is a day's work for the UDK. Okay. Yeah, so it could be either Tonellico, because you know, Tonellico, I'm pretty sure she can do like magecraft like that, like bring in water and stuff. Or Barghest, because she has a whole ass fire hose. As far as I can remember, one of her ascension arts, right? She's like dressed up like a firefighter or something like that. Barghest, yeah. Oh, Fujimaru, it's you. I suppose I did hear you would be arriving late. Well, no matter. The animals in these woods are on edge thanks to having lost their habitats to the forest fires. You know what's funny? Lancelot again went for the married one. Barghest is married, right? You know, from Lost Spell 6. Yeah. God damn it, Lancelot. The animals in these woods are on edge thanks to having lost their habitats to the forest fires. To say nothing of the magical energy leaking out from the night woods. Unless you have business here, I suggest you return to the city. Even the UDK cannot patrol the forest 24/7. So you're captain of the UDK? Is this one of those strong protect the weak things? High and mighty as ever, I see. No shock there. For that matter, are you sure you would ever be out here? I mean, how do you even maneuver all the bulk through the trees without knocking them over? Where's that voice coming from? Wait, what? Oh, the child of prophecy. You're so small that I couldn't see you down there. If you can't see me, that's your problem. And while I'm at it, you're not supposed to respond to one running joke with another running joke. Hello, Vargas. I see you decided to come to the western part of the island. Indeed, I'm glad to see you well, Marsh. You have been staying out of the eastern city where the convention hall is, right? I am sure you have your hands full with the festival, but I hope you can still find the time to visit us out here now and then. You would be a great help in defending the woods from disasters, falling rocks, and violent kangaroos the destroyer has been whipping into a frenzy. Destroyer? Yeah, what? Well, none of that sounds good. I thought the forest fires were the only problem here. Now you're telling me you also have dangerous animals like that out here as well? Nocneria? Nocneria of the King clan? Oh god. Now you're on about that too? Does it mean Southern Cross in your language or something? Not really, right? I don't know. No, it means Queen's Tomb. Oh my god. Right. That... Marshall's face. I can't tell if I should take that as a bad omen or as an honor. Well, more importantly, Vargas was it? That was great. I've never seen a firefighter put out blaze like that so quickly. With you on our side, we could deal with this enshrined deity, his priestess, and... no wait, we could pull out all the fires in the city in no time too. You've got to come to the committee headquarters with me. We'll gladly hire you and the rest of the UDK. I don't think they're going to do that. The only problem with that is, well, Vargas. Yeah, putting fires out isn't really what her powers are for. Kind of the opposite, really. Right. I have no intention of leaving the western area. Protecting this forest is half my sworn duty. For that matter, I have no interest in this Servant Summer Festival nonsense whatever. So I will not be setting so much as a single foot in the city of yours. Remember that. What about Bamanshi? Can you tell us anything about her? Her? Yes, I can. It pains me to say this. But Bamanshi, Melusine, and I all came to the singularity for the same purpose. Wait, what? However, Bamanshi retreated to the night woods, and Melusine, I have no idea what she could be thinking. She is a fairy like me, and so she could surely hear the voice coming from this island as clearly as I can. And yet she chooses to spend her days doing nothing but eating, sleeping, and lounging on the beach. Wow. She's a disgrace to all the Tamlin. The next time we fight, I will prove once and for all which one of us is superior. Hey, keep it down, Baggy. You just scared off all the animals around here. Not to mention, you almost blew out Fujimaro's eardrums. My apologies. I can't believe I let myself get so swept up in my emotions that I forgot the company I was in. At any rate, I take it you have business with Bawanshi. Then I must give you the same warning. Her hideout, the Nightwoods, lies in the darkest depths of the forest. It is a holy land guarded by the local spirits as well as the domain of two fearsome creatures. Even I am reluctant to speak their names. Damn. One is the destroyer of the worlds worshipped by animals everywhere. The other is Dark Fairy King feared by animals everywhere. Dark Fairy King. That sounds a little bit familiar. Right? Oh boy. The presence of those two monsters will make any trip into the forest fatal for you. The Dark Fairy King? Yeah. Those are some of the lamest names I've ever heard. Damn it, does that mean we have some more suspects now? Of course, that may be a moot point since you won't be able to enter the Nightwoods even if you wish to. Why? High Queen Morgan has put up a bounded field? Okay, all around the area. The only ones who can fairly pass through that are the local wildlife and Bawanshi, the High Queen's heir. My fellow UDK members have told me that Bawanshi is causing trouble in the city. I could deal with her myself, but as the rule, Tamlin are not permitted to fight each other. But you're fighting what are you talking about? You literally said that you were going to fight Melusine or something. If you wish to stop her, then you do so yourselves. There are many other servants in the city, right? Surely you can find at least one truly talented mage instead of a berserker who calls herself one. Oh lord. So I suggest you look for other comrades to break through the bounded field. Assuming, of course, that a mage capable of destroying one of High Queen Morgan's bounded fields actually exists in proper human history. Oh my god. Well. Can Merlin do something? I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, we're back. Alright. Well, that was a quick trip. Oh yeah, these two are here. They can help. Or maybe not. Well, that seems like nobody agreed. Just how like that every last one of them turned us down. Like I feel like Cersei and like media would probably be very good at breaking through the bounded field. Yeah, as magecraft wise, they're pretty high level. The rebound curse would kill me. I'm not familiar with the world's Fey language. I'd be terrified of what might happen later. Right. The spell's lineage isn't like anything I've handled. For that matter, it's a kind of spell that should never be broken anyway. Since they gave us such definitive reasons for refusing, it doesn't feel like there's any further room for negotiation. Indeed, only Merlin refused because he didn't want to break the spell, not because he couldn't. Or so he said. Right, there you go. Like yeah, I knew that Merlin could probably do it, but he's like nah. By now, this is certainly nothing new from him, but I find myself wondering just how seriously he takes his duties. So that's what you guys got caught up on the western end of the island when I was busy running between clubs. It really doesn't seem fair that a priestess in an overgrown DT costume is being protected by a bounded field that not even mages of the Age of Gods can break. At this point, I can't think of anyone else to ask either, yeah. Well, I can tell you now not to bother with asking my original. She's only good at crossing boundaries, not bounded fields. Sure, she might act all easygoing and greedy, but she's a fierce-minded monster at heart, the kind who likes to put up her own bounded fields so she can hide behind them. Usually, Himiko would be perfect in this situation, but her mirrors can't reflect a lot of the light in those dark woods. Hello, Cat. It sounds like you know a lot about the Western Woods. I tried going there to beat Mikoke myself once, but I got so lost I couldn't tell my tail from a hole in the ground until the UDK found me. I still can't believe that the cat couldn't even sneak her way into an enemy fortress. How the mighty have fallen. I guess I'll just have to ask Daikok then for tips on how to get around red guards. Oh hello, I love your outfit. Are you one of the local idols? You seem like you'd be great at singing and dancing. Hey, good eye, thanks, but you're about 2 years too late. Right now I'm just everyone's favorite waitress wolf. That aside, I'm surprised you're so willing to work with Master and on getting rid of the false priestess. Because last I heard, everyone aligned with the Alliance was supposed to be a target for banning. Fujimaru has nothing to do with the Alliance. Also, he's been very cooperative with the committee. Fantastic! If you've got your head on that straight, then I guess I can give you this special piece of advice. Since ancient times, there's been an expression too many people forget. Leave it to the experts. Every man onto his trade. Let the chef do the cooking. Let the cat stay curious. Meaning, if you want to know more about fairies, ask another fairy. Oh, and I don't mean the hip-hop dancer. After sunset, go to the beach. As long as you have an ice pop, he's sure to show up. Well, obviously, the only one that we can think of now is Oberon. Huh? I don't remember any fairy like that in there. You literally saw him. What are you talking about? He was eating an ice cream, if you remember. Oh wait, she wasn't there. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, she left at that time conveniently, exactly at that moment when Oberon came in. And then when Oberon left, she came back. Oh you're right, you went there last time, Artoria. Right. Oh my god. Okay, can I do a little bit more? Let's see. If there's like a big chunk of big section, then I'm probably going to do it next episode, next video. What? Ramune Ice Ball. Wait, what Ramune ice swap?
アイテム交換所によ
Oh,
うこ
this
そ お
one.
や
What? We
正
have
し
to
くはア
buy
ンテ
these
ナショ
to
ップアイ
to
ス
give
ソー
Oberon?
ふーんそれ誰にあげる用のやつですまあいいですけど
Alright. Let's give it to Oberon. Okay, it's only one arrow, so you know. I think I can complete this. Give the ice. No, sorry. Give the forest fairy an ice candy. An ice cream. Just so we are clear, I totally didn't show up here because the ice popular will be into it. Still, I can't deny that I appreciate a generous gift. Don't mind if I do. I can't believe that worked. Are you secretly a bee? Hey, there's not a better way to beat the heat than an ice pop, and I need to beat it if I'm going to stay alive. That's why I always try to stay stocked up on them at all times. But do you know what a clerk in Hawaiian outfit told me the last store I visited? I don't care if you're a king, I can't sell you anything on a tab. For that matter, if you're really a king, you wouldn't make it to a tab in the first place, right? I swear, the nerve of some people. How could you look at me and not see royalty? It's not like a fat wallet is the only thing that defines a king. Of course, that's not to say my pockets are pretty deep. I just like to use words instead of money when I can. Anyway, what can I do for you today? I don't think anything's changed since the last time we... Yeah! Oh, Oberon? What do you think you're wearing? That's the hoodie I was originally going to wear with my swimsuit. Wait, what? Wait, really? Do you have any idea how hard it was to choose a replacement after it suddenly went missing? Bruh. I see. Sorry about that. I found it lying in the cafeteria and thought it was a Kaldian unit. A cafeteria? An unlikely store. Ah. Well, even if you did find it there, do you know the right thing to do would have been to put it in the lost and found, didn't you? Sorry, I'm the Fairy King. It would be weirder for me to do the right thing by human standards. Wow. Still, I'd say all's well that ends well. Wouldn't you, Fujimaru? Don't you think this outfit is much more summery? Yeah? Oberon, when you're right, you're right. Shake his hand. I swear you two agree on the weirdest things sometimes. Anyway, now that I've been fully exonerated, let's get down to business. What's got you stumped? I can at least be a sounding board if nothing else. I see, so that's why you haven't been around here lately. You were off visiting the western forest. Hawaii's woods were already dangerous enough, what with the fires constantly breaking out. But now that there are two more dangerous figures known as the Destroyer of the Worlds and the Dark Fairy King there, huh? I wonder who came up with those names. Wait, are you sure these people even exist? This just seems like way too many enemies for one singularity. Not that much, seems pretty certain. Varga said that they do, and she's been protecting the woods for a while now. Gotcha. Well, they're probably the enshrined deity priestess's underlings or something. Anyway, you said you were looking for a way into the Nightwoods? I'm surprised Morgan put a bounded fill up around it. I thought she only did it for that one hotel. Maybe she added this one on later. You're right, this is a toughie. I'd bet the more skilled, no, the more normal the mage, the harder time they'll have with it. What do you mean by that? The more normal? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just thinking out loud here. Besides, even if I'm right, it wouldn't help solve the problem at all. There you see, Fujimaru, I knew there was no point in asking Oberon for help. Let's go back to the hotel. I bet Masha and the others will have some better ideas for... Yeah, if you're just trying to break or disable the bounded field, I don't think you would get to have that much luck. But what if you befriended someone who could let it through without having to break it? Okay, that's a good idea. You're saying we need to become fairies ourselves? Damn. Well, not much actually become a fairy as make them think you're fairies, but yes. Try sprinkling this pixie dust on yourself when you enter the woods. Alright, that's a good, It should confuse the bounded field into thinking you're friends long enough to let you cross it. So, you should probably be able to make this stuff too, Artoria. It's pretty elementary Merlin magecraft after all. Unless you forgot the recipe. You don't say. I guess I was just too busy to think of it myself. Then why don't you make the next batch? You're a mage, so you should be able to do at least that much. After that, the rest will be up to you guys. Let's see, Bernanos, was it? If you can defeat that thing, you should. If only to stop it from setting the whole city on fire again. Anyway, I wish you would come, I could come along, but as you can see, I'm a busy guy. Yeah. You're really busy. So instead, I'll just wish you good luck. I know I sure wouldn't want to set foot in Morgan's domain. Thanks, Oberon. Well, let's get some pixie dust. Or let's make some pixie dust, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. I think it's a good time to end it. Ooh. Right, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. A new node has also been unlocked. Good. I'm gonna farm that node before starting the next part. So, right, I'm going to end this here today. I did another dojin today, and then there's like one more dojin left, which I'll probably do in the next video and continue on along with the story. We're in section 5, or we'll be starting section 5. There's like 12 more days or something, so I think I have plenty enough time to complete the event. If I like do like every event, every video each day, yeah, I'll be able to complete it. So I'm gonna do it like that. So I'll end this video here today. We have met Bargus today. We still haven't met Donelico and who else have we not met? Melusine, yeah. Donelico and Melusine. I'm guessing we'll probably meet them later. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that is it. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below. Anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Not next week, sorry. God damn it. Next day probably with another video. If not the next day, the day after. I'll see you guys again. And until then, goodbye and have a nice day.